Morning, time travelers. I am doing a video about making, I'm too tired, egg casserole for the Christmas party at church. I don't typically get up this early on freaking Saturdays.
This is my look of I'm not awake yet.
Okay, lighting achieved. Yeah, I made my decaf this morning. Technically, I could run all day on a decaf coffee and some MCT oil in it and some heavy cream and some stevia sweetener, and I'm good until supper because of intermittent fasting. But normies eat 3 meals, and normies have Christmas parties. And I like hanging out with normies during the holidays because my family, let's say I have abandonment issues. Okay, moving on. Focus! Need this other light so I don't look freaking orange throughout the freaking whole video. I'm too tired to remember where the power button is. Not awake.
And I'm apparently too tired to remember that there's no camera where that light is, so that light should actually be behind camera 1.
Set. Oh, not those buttons, the other buttons. Turn it down like 50. No, it's the wrong one, not the temperature. Wake up, Rob. Did all this effort. Okay. So let's get this massive pile of things out of the fridge. It's my friend Brian, who you've seen in previous videos, asked me to do this, and I'm like, all right, I'm going to the thing. I'll do the stuff. I thought I'd just like make a 9x13 pan, but no. He's like, I need tons and tons, and he had all the stuff in the fridge already at the church, and he showed me these 2 giant bags of groceries, and I'm like, snap. No, I need to, oh man, I need to sync OBS. How do you sync OBS when OBS is in another room? Because this laptop is too slow for OBS.
And I'm cutting this part out. I had the clever idea of pointing my phone at the laptop so that I could have visual sync by like putting them next to each other so I can get, you know. But I didn't hit record in OBS.
I got the recipe that I looked at the week before when I thought I was going to be doing all the ingredients and makings and only want a single pan or whatever. Keto breakfast casserole. Preheat the oven to 400 degrees. Alright, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. But then he sent me this other recipe. Preheat oven to 350 degrees. Well, since I have broke people oven, I'm going to use 400. Alright, 12 eggs. And my recipe says 8 eggs. We're going with 12. He got me 2 18s and a dozen. A dozen is 12, Brian. I only needed 2 of these. You gave me 18 and 18, which is 36. I memorized that so I wouldn't have to math it. Memorized it a long time ago. Plus 12, which is... So, if you're going into the time vortex and you have to slip into another dimension and then come out through hyperspace, it's 48. Why did you give me 48 eggs, Brian? Can you not maths? Haven't you calculated, like, space-time before?
In Brian's defense, I did ask him later at church why he gave me so much stuff. And he basically said it's better to have extra than to have not enough.
Egg. 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 Eggshell, no! Egg. Swimming egg. 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 Hey, look, I can finally calculate the probability of how likely I'll bust a yolk. Because I have a high enough sample rate. Wait, that's 18. How many do I need again? 24? Toss. Anyways.
Yes, I need 24 eggs because Brian asked me to make 2 pans of egg casserole. I'm so tired I didn't even say that while I was filming the video.
Egg. 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 You know what? I'm gonna do a few extra. I'm doing 30 eggs in here. Wait, this is too early for me. I need an apron. I'm getting this girly looking one. The only reason I have this is because I traveled in time once and I saw who my future wife was, and she was wearing this one, and I randomly had this one but never needed it, and I'm like, I'm keeping that because it's a fixed point in time, and whatever you do not break fixed points in time or you could collapse the universe. And I'm using my largest mixing bowl because it's the most massivest one, because hopefully it will handle all the mass of all these eggs and whatever else I have to put in here. I mean, I did mix dark matter with Artron particles in it once and it was fine. All right, recipe time. Eggs, sour cream, milk, and cheese, and salt. 1 cup of sour cream, and it says a 1/4 cup of heavy cream. Wait. Well, this one has sour cream and milk. He gave me milk, but milk isn't keto. It actually has carbs. And I'm beginning to think that the whole milk industry it makes you like, oh, the most important thing you get at the grocery store is milk. I think it's a conspiracy. 1/4 cup heavy cream. Let's combine these ideas a little bit. Let's do 3/4 cup sour cream and 1/4 cup heavy cream. But I have to multiply these times 2. 1/4 cup of heavy cream times 2 is 1/2 cup. And I want 3/4 of a cup of sour cream times 2. And Brian got me 2 things. I gotta teach that guy volume and mass and multiplication. I mean, it's not like he's trying to fix a time travel machine like I am. 3/4 times 2 is 6/4. It's 6/4. They're both divisible by 2, so it's 3/2. Math. Which is 1, 2, 3. And then some more. You see how I measured? Cheese! How many cups of cheese do I need? 1 cup for the keto one, 2 cups for the not keto one. Huh. I'm going with 2 cups. So that means 4 cups. Salt, pepper, and garlic powder. So his recipe doesn't say how much salt and pepper, and my recipe is like 1/4 teaspoon. Where's the salt? Am I not awake? Am I blind? Oh, it's right here. Diamond, crystal, kosher, salt. Why am I like this? Why do I do this? I'm gonna use pink salt because reasons. Wait, that's not pink salt. That's my coconut flour. Wake up! Put on a little makeup. She wanted to. Where are you, Liz? Pink salt. While I bend over and have to use a nope sign to cover my butt. 2 of the 1/2 teaspoon. Because I'm doubling. 1, 2. It's hardened from condensation and moistures. And then black pepper. The pepper for wimps. I prefer habanero myself. Well, his recipe says combine, and fancy keto recipe says whisk. And then basically fold in the cheese later, but whatever's. Where's my mixing things? This is a lot of work, you know. I could have just kept sleeping. Mixy, 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 mix. Can you handle this much mass, bowl? Can you do it? Like that time I made 2 cheesecakes at once? Or that time I saved the whole universe from being uninvented? And for some reason I needed to combine black matter with Artron energy? My time machine wasn't very happy that I took away some of its Artron energy, I'll tell you what. Heat a large 12-inch skillet. Add the sausage and cook until browned. 12-inch skillet. You're funny. I got 30 freaking eggs. Ah, here's something. While I moon the actual camera, so I have to put a nope sign on my butt. This giant wok that I have for some reason. Which I should wash right now. It's all dusty and crusty. Move out of the way, other things that are not in this scene. Giant wok incoming. And to present, not awake. And to prevent sticking, I'm gonna use olive oil because it's healthy fats. Random amount. You know, I should be pointing a camera at what I'm doing. That's why the gimbal is in this scene. There we go. Now you can see how much freaking olive oil I used. That much. Tying knots on grocery bags. At least it wasn't stupid crazy tight. Thank you, Brian, for not making it impossible for me. Okay, turn the heat down on the oven to medium. I mean the stove. Olive oil is making a stink. It must mean it's warmed up now. All right, meats. This is more for my protection than it is for yours. Because you have salmonellas. I don't want those. Ugh. It's smoking up my whole old house kitchen. I need to turn on a fan. Open a window. It's cold outside. Okay. Go out, smoke. And you just cut open all the meat bags, I guess. I don't know. Does that sound bad? Toss! Get off my finger. Squeeze it out. This reminds me of going to the bathroom time this morning when I got up. I wish I had another person that would help me out and stand there and go, la chop, la chop, la chop, with the spatula in the pan, the wok, what's it? Toss off my finger while I keep struggle facing with these tubes of meat. Toss! I don't have all day, meat tube. I got an idea. What if we sliced it end to end and then go like this? And like that. So I can open it like a meat door. That's genius! Why did I never think of that before? Probably because I only ever have to open one at a time. All right, wash the salmonella off my gloves. Get your strongest spatula. This is the wood one for me. Oh, chop it all up. I'm starting to think I should have got up earlier. Wait, dual wielding! Genius! Chop faster! You know, I'm actually going to season the meat. No, actually season it after it's cooked and drained. Hey, the chopping came out pretty good. Looks good. Add to cart. Now realizing the only good area for heating this meats is in the middle bottom, and I have to probably constantly do the mushing about. Let's read ahead in the recipes. Bell peppers and onions. Okay, that means I have to do the chopping. At some point, I gotta bust my phone out of my pocket and text people that I think I'm gonna be late because it's almost 9 a.m. and my ride's gonna be here at 9:30, and it takes minutes. Put this stuff in the oven and bake it and stuff. Chop, chop, chop. Get the end thing out and chop it up with all abandon. How big should these slices be? Probably smaller if I had more time and I was more awake. They're all going in the same mouth hole. Your mouth hole. Whoever's eating this, I'm eating this. All right, now just multiply that times the number of bell peppers you have, or whatever the recipe says in the ingredients, which is 1/2 of a bell pepper from his recipe and none from my recipe. Do you know what 1/2 is times 2, Brian? It's 1. So I'm not doing all 4 of the freaking bell peppers you gave me, dude. I don't even know what to do with them now. I don't do things with bell peppers because bell peppers taste like eating nothing. I like habaneros and jalapenos and Trinidad scorpion peppers. Wash the hands between the things. More of the choppings and turns it overs. Look at that giant meat pile. Dang. That reminds me of Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Listen to me, Randy. It doesn't matter what you look like on the outside, whether you're white or black or Sasquatch even.
How would one drain this without losing some? I have to get the colander, what's it? And wash it. I don't want to give all the church people my old house germs from being, you know, stashed away in there, which is in my old house. Turn the heat off and add the spinach leaves, says the keto one, and says the person addicted to carbs because of conspiracies one says, add the bell peppers and onion. Oh, onions! Stir the meat. Get cooked meat. Don't be pink anymore. Pink is not allowed, except when I'm wearing gloves, because pink as a girl's color is a social construct. Dudes can like the color pink too, and wear aprons that's got freaking, what are these? Apples, I guess. Oh, onions. He got me 2 of these bunches of onions, and I'm only gonna use 1. I don't like the ends. Wait, ends. Toss. I don't like the ends either. Toss. The chop and scrape. You have a serrated knife, and then go. Whoop. Oh, looks like I learned this while working at Taco Bell or something. Actually, that did happen. As a time traveler, you end up going all over the place doing things. And I was in my mid-80s, and I was stuck in a place called Texas for a while. And I was trying to do this weird thing where I try to tap into the reality or the time stream of an alternate version of myself. And ended up going to work one day at a Taco Bell in Texas and leaving work at a Taco Bell in Arizona. And I was like, where's my time machine? I was freaking out. It's a funny story. Don't leave yet. It takes longer than recipe says. I could have gotten up earlier and used the oven down on like low to keep it warm until my ride got here. So I kept stirring this and chopping it and moving it around, make sure none of the meats were pink. That's what you want. No pink meats. That looks good. All right, we'll drain it. And you don't have to fully drain it. You want some of the oil to still be in it. Keto recipe says you don't need to add oil. And then the regular recipe says drain most of the grease and add sausage to the bowl with the egg mixture. It's not gonna fit in there. I'll have to figure something else out. But too much grease, it makes it all weird. So I'm just draining some of the grease out. That's good. Now put it back. Get out of the way. I need to show this. Now I'll turn this off. We're still cooking a little and that's fine. Bunch of salt. How much is a bunch? I don't know. I'm just sprinkling it over it a while. This is not in the recipe, but I know it needs it. A little bit of turmeric. And cumin, however you say it. And then some curry. Now put your vegetables in there. There's your spinach. What's the recipe say? Oh, it's on the keto one. 2 cups, which is 2 ounces. And this thing is 6 ounces. So 2/3 of the bag. Something like that. I know that my math is wrong. That's enough. So since you have this giant wok, you gotta be super careful that you don't toss everything over the side like that just did. And the recipe said, leave this in there until the leaves just start to wilt. Hey church people, I've just combined the efforts of both Cain and Abel. Think about it. It's a meaty, veggie, what's it mix? This recipe says 25 minutes. What's the other recipe say? 35 to 50 minutes. I'm gonna be super late. Anyways, it's a Christmas party. People hang out. Don't know what I'm doing. Don't know what I'm doing. Can you tell it's my first time? That one got more cheese. That's not fair. And that one got more eggs. Give me some of that cheese back. I could have done all the eggs Brian gave me with these giant pans. But anyways, I've got hashtag more cheeses. Dump it all in. With all abandon. Oh, that's enough actually. Toss. Epic food toss. I hope this comes out good. I put a lot of effort into this and combine them, I guess. Oh, that looks good. Yes. This forever will be an experience in my brain memories. Now some Colby Jack cheese. This is just something I thought of, that I like my casseroles to have a little bit of layering on the top. And you're not even Stevens. You need to be even Stevens. Casserole, don't be lumpy on one side and goopy on the other. Oops, I ran out. Give the other one some of your extra cheese. And Parmesan! That's the hack. It's a keto hack, so you don't have to use those onion things on your regular casseroles or whatever casseroles, and you put this on super thin. Toss, 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 toss. And don't be encouraged to use all the Parmesan because it will be overwhelming flavor. And then I guess just toss these in the oven. You know what? I think I'm going to change the timer on my watch so I could switch these halfway through. Try 20 minutes. And now, let me see. Was I not recording this whole time?
Nope, I was not.
I was going to enjoy this random thing, but I wasn't even recording OBS this whole time. That's frustrating. Part 2 for camera, whatever this is. Testing, testing. ABC, 1, 2, 3, check, check. Start recording. Scroll the page so I can get a sync. All right, now enjoy this random thing. Thank you, Dad, for sending me Christmassy things, random, and dad jokes randomly. Anyways, he sent me this. Lazy way to win at Christmas decorating. And it's Yoda, and he apparently destroyed all these other Christmas decorations. Isn't that hilarious? And now, this week's dad joke. My dad also sent me this. It says, it's that time of year again. Don't forget to hang your mistletoes. Get it? Mistletoes? I wish I was recording OBS earlier. All right, let's check it out. It's been 25 minutes or so. That one still looks pretty swimmy. And this one looks like it's baking more, but not much more. Anyways, what am I doing? I'm right-handed. This is how I switch big things. Put it back in for another 25 minutes. All right, it's been about 50 minutes total for me. So see how we're doing. Bottom one, I'll use a spatula and check. The eggs all look cooked to me. Come here, top one. Oh, that one's definitely done. It's goldeny fresh on top. Oh, the eggs are more done on that one. So I'm thinking of taking this one out now. I should have switched them another time, I'm now realizing. But I also got this idea because I put the Parmesan cheese in too soon. You want it to be crusty on top. So, still have some cheddar left. Some cheddar around it. Get some cheese on that one. There we go.
How you doing there?
Hey.
I take her.
You're not in frame. I'm talking to my friend who just showed up to give me the ride. Now, so that it actually cooks, I have to put it on top. I think I'll give that about 10 minutes. All right, say hello, Doug.
Hello.
And focus. Focus on Doug, not...
To?
Huh?
Who am I speaking to?
YouTube peoples?
Oh, hi, YouTube peoples.
I don't...
You should have a happy day today. We're making food.
Yep. And I found out the prep time on the recipes is kind of sus.
It happens.
Yep.
It happens. When you multiply it times 20, you usually multiply the prep, the actual cooking time by 15. So it's crazy. It doubles at least, but whatever.
Oh, that bottom one looks done for sure. That's good. That other 10 minutes, I think is really... Oh yeah, that looks gorgeous. Look at that. Now I have to figure out how these weird cardboardy lid things go.
Put the cardboard on top. Yeah, aluminum side down.
But then where are these tabs? Do they kind of go around the edge?
You're supposed to be able to. You put this like this. You get this right here, and then you start pushing it down. And I think that allows you to get it back out.
Yeah, so you have a pull tab.
Right. So you can actually fold it all the way around like that.
You do that one, I'm going to do this one. Alright, that's it. Awkward end screen time. I'll put my pumpkin pie recipe over here, and then whatever YouTube thinks is best, and you can subscribe to the channel over here. And come over here. Come over here. Stand over here. Oh. And face that way.
Okay.
Alright, Doug, say bye to all the peeps.
Bye, all peeps.
Alright.